Security clearance delivery JetBlue 2548 IFR to Miami ready to copy.
JetBlue 2548 is cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 135.9er squawk 6525.
JetBlue 2548 cleared to Miami Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 left climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 135.9er squawk 6525.
JetBlue 2548 read back correct. Contact ground on 131.375. Good day. Ground Endeavor 5125 taxi to the gate. Endeavor 5125 taxi to gate Delta 1 via taxiway Alpha Mike. Taxiing to gate Delta 1 using taxiway Alpha Mike Endeavor 5125. Air Canada 705 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Air Canada 705 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Mike cross runway tree 1 Romeo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 22 using taxiway Zulu Bravo Mike cross runway tree 1 Romeo Air Canada 705. Air Canada 705 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position Air Canada 705. Ground Endeavour 5178 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Endeavour 5178 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 using taxiway Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Ground JetBlue 2548 with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
Taxi to and hold short runway 22 via taxiway Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo Endeavour 5178. JetBlue 2548 taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 left using taxiway Golf Alpha Hotel Bravo Bravo Kilo Delta. Contact tower on 119.1 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 1 left via taxiway Golf Alpha Hotel Bravo Bravo Kilo Delta JetBlue 2548.
Ground American Tree 187 requesting pushback. American Tree 187 pushback request accepted. Ground American Tree 187 requesting the end of pushback. American Tree 187 request to end pushback received. Ground American Tree 187 with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. American Tree 187 taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Mike Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 22 using taxiway Mike Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo American Tree 187. JetBlue 5908 request taxi to the gate. JetBlue 5908 taxi to gate 9 or 5. Delta 2409er with Kilo ready to taxi IFR. Delta 2409er taxi to and hold short of runway 22 using taxiway Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 22 via taxiway Alpha Echo cross runway 4 Quebec Romeo cross runway 1 Tree Romeo Delta 2409er.
landing. Follow the on final. Wind 29er tree at 11. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left. Kennedy Tower Korean Air 82 at runway tree 1 left ready for departure IFR to Incheon. Korean Air 82 altimeter 29.78 wind 29er tree at 11. Traffic is on base. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left. Delta 4839er number 4 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 29er tree at 11. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left. Delta 4906, turn next taxiway.
Kennedy Tower JetBlue 2548 ready for departure runway tree 1 left IFR to Miami.
JetBlue 2548 hold, short runway tree 1 left. Traffic is on the runway. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left number for Delta 4839er. Delta 4906 contact ground on 1 tree 1.75.
Hold short runway tree 1 left JetBlue 2548.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left Korean Air 82. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left number tree JetBlue 1882. One tree 1.75 Delta 4906. Goodbye. Delta 4839er go around. JetBlue 2548 line up and wait.
Line up and wait JetBlue 2548.
Korean Air 82 contact Kennedy departure on 125.25. Good day. Delta 4839er, contact New York approach on 125.7. Good day. .7 Delta 4839er. Goodbye. 125.25 Korean Air 82. Goodbye. JetBlue 2548 altimeter 29.78 wind 29er tree at 11. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left. JetBlue 1882 go around.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left JetBlue 2548.
Kennedy Tower Delta 1281 ready for IFR departure runway tree 1 left. Delta 1281 hold short runway tree 1 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Kennedy Tower American 228710 miles. southeast, inbound ILS runway, tree 1 left approach. American 2287 Kennedy Tower. Altimeter 29.78 wind 29er tree at 11. Cleared ILS runway, tree 1 left approach. Going around JetBlue 1882. JetBlue 1882, contact New York approach on 128.125. Good day. Delta 1281 line up and wait. Cleared ILS runway tree 1 left approach, American 2287. JetBlue 2548, contact New York departure on 135.9. Good day. American 2287, follow the on base. Wind 29er tree at 11. Cleared to land runway tree 1 left.
135.9er JetBlue 2548. Goodbye. New York departure JetBlue 2548 is at 2,700 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
JetBlue 2548 New York departure altimeter 29.78 radar contact. Continue to Charlie Romeo India. JetBlue 2548 climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 JetBlue 2548.
JetBlue 2548, contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day.
118.975 JetBlue 2548. Goodbye. New York Center JetBlue 2548 is at 9,200 feet, climbing flight level 200.
JetBlue 2548 New York Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact. Continue to ditch. Contact Newark departure on 127.85. Good day. New York Center Delta 2409er is at 8,800 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. 127.85 Spirit Wings 137. Goodbye. JetBlue 1702, you are 28 miles south. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Clear to chant. JetBlue 2548 climb and maintain flight level tree 00.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 00 JetBlue 2548.
New York Center Delta 1281 is at 8,500 feet climbing flight level 180. Air Mexico 408 Heavy, you are 40 miles south. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Clear to chant. Delta 1281 New York Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact continue. Air Canada 19908 contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 1 left approach via chant transition. Cleared to chant Air Mexico 408 Heavy. Alaska 208 traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 8,600 feet. Report them in sight. New York Center Delta 23906 is at flight level 220 climbing flight level tree 10. Delta 23906 New York Center radar contact continue. New York Center Spirit Wings 137 is passing 8,900